What were you guys searching for sonically on this album?
Well, same, more the same stuff. We really want to get, some good drums in there. Always a good foundation for us. Dope drums, some dark bass lines, some spacey, some yeah, some spacey roads, big sounds. You know, that's that's what we go for mostly.
Right.
That's our thing. He and I agree on that pretty much.
How'd you guys link up with Vernon Reed from Living Color?
Oh, Vernon. I think Spinner was working. Spinner was working somewhere. I believe he's working in some project that Vernon was involved with, and he got to talking with Vernon, and we was talking about this specific song, "Holla," and what the song was about. And Vernon was like, "Oh man, I'm all over that. We got some political angle, police brutality thing." He's like, "I want to be on that." So he brought in Vernon and he did that.
Dope. What do you remember most about the magazine reviews, the consumers? What's everybody talking about once your official debut drops?
Oh, it was cool, man. Like I always welcome interviews and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of them, but it's not like I have an issue doing them. But you know, we appreciate everything, man. We It was good to because I was out and some people started to say, "Oh, yo, I saw you in that." Or, "Oh, I didn't know you were an artist." Oh, this, oh that, because I don't really advertise my stuff. If you see it and you know it's for you, that's cool. I'm not gonna be the one that's telling you, "Oh, yo, I do this, do that, do that, that." I'm not. I've never been that type of person. So to get the recognition was is a great feeling.
Right. Now on Beyond Real Experience Volume 2, you had the opportunity to work with Guru.
Oh yeah, Guru, yeah, we Guru, man, a great brother, man. I sorely miss him. He was a really, really a good guy, and he and I had a dope connection. Um, I initially met him. I want to say sometime in the mid '90s or something like that, and it was a big session. We had a Jive, Jive Studios or something, and there was about I don't know 10 MCs. We were rapping. I don't know what the heck we were rapping for, but we were doing some verses. And Guru, his road manager, was there, and he said Guru was pulling up. We was like, "Oh, that's dope," whatever. So as we as we did the thing and did the freestyle, whatever, I remember Guru was saying to me, he's like, "Yo, you got a dope voice, man. Your voice stands out." He's like, "That's half the work." And I used to be like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get the lyrics down." He's, "No, you got lyrics," but as he said, what you want to have is something distinctive, and you got a distinctive. She said, "From I heard you come on the track," I was like, "Who's that?" So that was my first conversation with him. Fast forward, well, years later, um, we doing spinning and Premier Connects, 'cause they were cool, the big beat shopping guys or whatever. So I had another mutual friend that knew Guru. I ended up linking up with him for an event, and we started rapping, talking. Then we started talking about spinning and Premier and blah blah blah, and that's how that connection kind of came. So we were like, "Yeah, man, come, we want to get you on a record or whatever." And he was like, "Pff, man, say no more." You know what I'm saying? So he came through the studio and rocked out with us. But I had seen him, like I'd been to a couple of his own studio sessions. Because actually I rapped on a couple of other joints that never really came out for him. Um for different projects he was trying to do, but I guess they never really manifested. But, you know, solid brother. We always spoke about real shit. It was never no false pretense with Guru. And I think he enjoyed that with me and Spinner. It was never like about when you link with us. about fronting about no industry shit or trying to, doing that whole not real personality thing. We were always down to earth. And I think he liked that about us. We liked that about him. And we always just cool with the brother. We were able to get a dope record out of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, once Infectious does its thing, there's like a 13-year gap between that and Resurgence. Catch us up on what's going on with Criminal in that time.
Oh man. So during that time, man, I mean, life is happening. I moved to New Jersey, got married, you know. Um, my wife Spinner did the same, marriage and kids, and we got kids and working as such, whenever you got the time, whenever we could, get it together and but never stopped. Never stopped. During that whole time I was working on music. Working on music. I have sessions with Spinner. Some songs probably won't ever come out for sure,
Mm, right,
but that was just to sharpen the skill, keep the skill going. So no regrets on it. But we did um uh yeah, we did like some growing, you know, as men, and we were just looking for opportunities to say, okay, when is the next time we could drop something or blah blah blah. Then we kind of like, even with the BBE thing we dropped, this was in the making for years. We just were doing at this pace, and luckily Pete was cool with us just to be like, yo, man, when are you guys gonna do this thing? It's it's been a minute. We're like, we're like, yo, man, we working on it, man. Just give us the time. Spinner's out of town. Spinner was running around crazy, keeping the lights on, DJing all over the world. Then he started his movement with his wife, with their production company. So they were getting their stuff off the ground, doing their thing. So that's just all that was happening. Life was happening, man. And we just had to, take the ride, and when the opportunity presented itself, then we were able to put the project into motion.
right,
Um, even now, our current project, we've been working on that for years too.
right.
You
What
know,
was it about 2016 that it was time to drop Resurgence?
um, I can't say that it was. I thought about the exact year. I just knew it had to be a time, a region that this project had to drop. It had to be in a, whether it was 2015 to 2018. It had to drop in between these time. It happened to be 16. That's fine. You know, like it's just what it is. Like, even the project we're working now should have dropped last year, and was supposed to be out definitely this year. I'm pretty sure next year it's out for real. You know, because um a part of it is the process. You start working on stuff. You be like, oh man, is that dated, or should I update that to match this, to do that because I did so long in the gap. Oh, does it sound the same? Or so you go through those questions. That's certain things you do. You're like, oh, I definitely don't want to do that anymore. Oh, because I'm be honest with you. I'm the type of person, when I finish with a song, I'm finished with it. You know what I mean? Uh, I want people to enjoy it and all that, but I'm not. I'm done with it. I'm
Right,
I'm writing another song.
right,
I'm known to write 2 or 3 songs at once. I might have a verse in my head about one song. I started a chorus about another project I'm doing, and something else is going on in my back, and ideas forming about something. That's how my mind works in terms of writing.
right,
I don't necessarily say, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna complete this song here and now. I don't do it like that.
right. What was that experience like working with BBE on that project?
That's cool, man. I mean, they're listen, bro. They let us do what we need to do. They're not fussy, and I mean, listen. Those guys are music lovers. At the end of the day, and they understand the process of music. I mean, they don't just don't deal with hip hop artists. They deal with the greats. They'll deal with the greats, the musicians, the producers, the DJs. So they
Right,
understand the process of music. So they don't rush anything. They're just like, listen, you kind of have a deadline, but you don't. But you understand. You know what we're talking about. So
Right.
Yeah.
You say you guys are currently working on the latest project. We don't know exactly when it's coming out, but I know you guys are hard working. Catch us up on what you've been to throughout the years.
Uh, right. So the next project is going to be called Stellar. Um, we've I don't know, what are we at? Probably about maybe 18 songs on that, but we're not going to drop an 18-song album, of course. But um, creative wise, I'm not even. I mean, uh, some of it is the temperament of the planet right now. Some of it is raw boom bap hip hop. You know, some of it is um, sultry soul. Some of it is as is. You know, like I said, the creative process is different now because when I first started this, I was trying to be the best MC in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in terms of the witty metaphors and the punchlines and the things I grew up on in New York City that champions a dope MC. So, I mean, I still have that for sure, but it's just different now. You look at things different from a different perspective now, and uh, it's a lot more ways to say things as you get older than what you're usually used to saying things in, and music too, conveying music differently. Um, Spinner searching for that sound that's still organic b-boy music but updated,
Right.
yeah, to fit where we at right now.
Right. What was the experience like for Spinnefest 2025?
Oh, that was fantastic, man. I was impressed. I was so odd when he told me he was doing this. I said, "You doing a what festival?" So, where you gonna be doing this at? And he's like, "Oh, I'm doing it at the studio." I'm just like, "Studio? Don't you gotta have grounds?" Like in terms of what I think of a festival, um, a traditional festival, I was like, "Oh." So, but when he explained it to me, the panels and the DJs and the producers and the people that are coming through, I was like, "Damn." I said, "It's dope to get to a point that you can do something like that, brother, and
Right.
get the support that you got." I mean, he's an impressive cat, and um people support Spinner because he's organic, man. He's loved, and
Absolutely.
yeah, he's loved. So he can pull stuff off like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, outside of music, is there anything or any avenues that you're looking to pursue?
Um, I mean, creative wise, I mean, I hang out with my cousin Scam from time to time. Scam is he's truly a renaissance man. He's a rapper, artist. Now he shoots these dope ass videos. So, um, toying with the idea of what works film wise is something interesting that might be whether writing some stuff or producing some stuff might be something I'm looking to do. You know.
Right. Very dope. Want to appreciate the again the opportunity to get to know you, get to hear your history. Before we get out of here, what is your social media and where can people continue to follow you at?
Yes, yes, yes. So it's Jigs Official. Um at Jigs Official on IG. Krym Jigmastas. Krym Jigmastas, Jigs Official, same thing. Um on Facebook, same thing. On TikTok, the same thing. Krym Jigmastas. If you look up Jigmastas, Krym Jigmastas, or Jigs Official, you'll see me. On the social media platforms.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not a huge on social media. I'm getting better at it. you know, but when I do get everything the way I want to get it in terms of when we're about to drop this material, the new material and new visuals for everyone to see, then I'm definitely gonna be going pushing the social media a lot more. You know.
Definitely. And do come back with Spinner so we can talk about that new project once it drops. Any last words for those supporters that have been following you and Jigmaster since day one?
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. I mean, uh, have some patience with us. I mean, I apologize for these long gaps in terms of the creative process and getting stuff out to you guys. But Spinner and I, we're not gonna stop doing this thing. We it's obvious we don't do it for money. We do it because we love this. We started doing this from we were 12 years old, 14 years old. So we grew up in this thing, and it just comes second nature to us. So just want to say thank you for your support, and please continue supporting us. And we're gonna always give you guys original and the best version of ourselves that we can. You know, keeping the music hip hop and authentic. And thank you, man. We appreciate y'all. We love you.
Very dope. Thank you again for this history lesson. That's the one and only Criminal. I am the journalist Sincere, and we are out of here. See you again in the future, Criminal.
All right, sincere man. Peace out. Thank you, my
Peace
brother.
out. Thank you.
Bless.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.